Is it good to keep a variety of spices in your life?
I don't know if it's a variety. I feel like it's keeping up appearances. If you just want to have a variety, then don't be in a committed relationship. Like nothing where you have to lie and cover up. I don't get the point of that. Then just be single. I don't feel like it's helping because it's something that's causing you to do some shit that you gotta lie about all the time.
I think he's happy within his relationship, but I think he's also happy being with other women at the same time. I think he doesn't mind being in a committed relationship with his wife, but I think he also doesn't mind sleeping with different women when he feels like it.
But you're living a lie. So anytime you're living a lie,
is it a case
there's
of
a reason?
But it seems like it's a case of what you don't know won't hurt you.
But why are you wanting to live a lie? Why wouldn't I just want to live the truth? Like, what's up with you that you got to keep cheating instead of addressing whatever's going on that makes you kind of want both? Get with a woman then that accepts. My question would be, what kind of, does this woman accept this? Does she know? If it's the type of woman that will know and still...
She doesn't know.
Keep up the facade. I don't know. I don't know that she doesn't know. Because some women want to keep up.
He's saying she don't know. Do he want to tell her? Should he tell her?
Should he tell her?
And it's going to fuck up his relationship. Because it's all good right now. She don't know. She's happy. I'm happy. We happy.
I just don't think women are that stupid.
I mean, she just don't know. I wouldn't call her stupid, but the woman don't know right now. So, you don't think that could be good? You don't think that would be good as a woman? Could you be with different niggas and still be with your main nigga?
No.
And be happy?
There's no point in that.
Why not? Get the perks from both. Best of both worlds.
Those aren't perks for me. Those aren't perks for me. I'm trying to do some different shit with the nigga that I'm with. I want us to build legacy. I want us to have wealth. And it's like if your big struggle in life is I want to keep cheating on you with other women, then that's not something that could be in my relationship at this point. It just couldn't be. And maybe she feels like that. In which case, if he tells her, she's not gonna put up with it.
We also,
maybe she knows.
We also know couples that experiment with swinging and things of that nature. So even though it's not a consensual swinging, I mean, you do understand that couples do like to bring spice in their relationships, like to mix it up with different people, like the role play, things of that nature.
I think women just need to spice it up, be more exciting.
Yeah, see, so
It get boring after a while.
Yeah. So I mean, I believe that's his way of keeping the spice.
Could the spice be with the woman that you're with? Why does the spice have to be with other people?
Okay.
I don't know. I just think the same woman just get boring. I think this is a natural thing.
I think it's a natural thing as well. I believe that women go through that as well, though. You don't think women gonna go through that?
Nah, not like men. Men been doing that for the longest.
Women don't get burnt out.
I think women get burnt out, but they have more stamina, and I think women can remain more grounded in what's really important. I think it's a myth for I think a lot of men think that women don't feel that way. Women absolutely feel that way just as much as men. I can tell you from conversations with my friends. Absolutely. Bored, just doing the same shit in bed. Women be just as tired. We just can sacrifice more and keep our sights on what is actually important.
I think cheating is you can put it in the same context of a cancer cell. It just has to be activated. Everybody has
Elaborate.
Because everybody has cancer cells in them. And depending on if you get cancer or not is if it's activated. Depending on the food you eat, depending on the lifestyle that you live, or depending on, cheating is a cancer cell, and at the end of the day, it's just got to be activated.
You know what? I really understand what he's saying. I actually yes, and I have an interpretation. So it's actually, I think I agree.
All right, build
Maybe
on that.
not, but I think I agree. I feel like when you're cheating on someone that you're in a monogamous relationship with and you're willing to kind of live that lie, I do feel like there's something personal. You're dissatisfied with your life. You haven't found any purpose. You are not fulfilled. There's something going on with you that has triggered the situation to where you feel like you need to cheat for satisfaction. At the end of the day, we can't expect our spouses to provide satisfaction for us. We have to create satisfaction for ourselves. It's too much pressure to put on another nigga that got the same issues as you. I want you to always be satisfying me, entertaining me, and making sure that I'm not getting bored. Hell no. You make sure you're not getting bored. Go figure out what you're passionate about so that the thoughts running through your head isn't about who I can fuck besides the person that I'm with all day. I do think it's a personal situation. Like something is triggering, something is activating, like he said, this cancer that's making me feel like I need to cheat. And I feel like in male culture, that shit is like blown off. Like it's just what males do. I think what males are actually doing is not addressing their shit. And so not figuring out why the hell am I needing to cheat? Maybe this isn't a woman for me if I always want to cheat on her. Maybe I need to keep looking for a woman that I don't feel like I always got to cheat on. It's men that's in relationships with women that they don't feel like they need to cheat on.
You think men feel like that they just got to find the one that they don't want to cheat on?
I think it happens all the time that men get with women that they don't want to cheat on. I'm not saying that it couldn't still happen. I understand that marriage is a long ass time, right? But if your constant battle while you're in a relationship with a woman is trying not to cheat on her, I just don't think that's the woman for you. I think that there is such a thing as being fulfilled with one person. It's possible. It literally is possible. And I think a lot of times guys get caught up with other guys just like them that be talking that same shit and not being exposed to other guys who are not talking that same shit. They really into their wife. They really into their family. They really into buying a home. They really into that shit. And it's like, it's immature, kind of, at a point. It is. It's like a cancer. It's like, fix yourself. Like, heal yourself. Whatever's going on with you. First.
Before you get in a relationship.
That's right.
So that's so many men then.
Yes,
Absolutely. We're talking about like
most
90%.
99%.
I wouldn't say 99 because you got some. You got some
a lot of men on earth, so that might be the right number.
You got some men out here that's about that shit.
It's some faithful men, but who's to say if they gonna?
I don't think we was born to be faithful though.
Well,
you
I
don't
don't
think men were born to
that's
be
what I was
faithful?
saying earlier. Nah,
No.
I don't think that either.
We weren't born to be faithful.
Nah.
We just have free will, so we put rules and regulations in order in the place. But at the end of the day, we still animals.
Yeah.
No,
Multiple kids.
we're not animals, we're gods. And I think that's where
Animals are gods too.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
animals
are.
Animals were not created in God's image.
But I get what you're saying.
No, animals are not God's. We were made in God's image, and we were given dominion over the animals. Animals are not made in God's image. We are.
That's why we're the top of the food chain.
That's why. We are. We were given dominion over all, and that's why we eat them up for dinner. They're not gods. We are. We're created in His image. I feel like a lot of men feel like this is male culture. We're just animals. We're dogs. I'm a dog by nature. So it's okay if I cheat because
So how do you
I'm a
explain
dog.
a faithful man like looking at some woman ass in the grocery store? Some dude that been married for like
My
15
faithful
years.
man can look
His
at anybody
natural
ass
instinct
he
gonna be
wanna
just to
look
look at
at.
her ass like an animal.
I think faithful.
That's
men-
your
I think
eyes.
faithful
Look
men
at that
are
nigga.
creeps.
Look at her ass. If it's a big
Well, I
ass,
think-
I'm
But
probably
I'm
gonna look
saying
too.
that explains like the animal part of it though. Like that's just a natural instinct.
That a man is still
When you see
attracted,
like an ass
even
or
though
some
I.
titties or something.
No,
even
I
if
feel
you're
like
faithful,
as a guy, you looking at the black woman and her body. Come on, I don't expect any man.
Not to look.
No matter how moral you are, how conscious you are, if you see fucking a reflection of God in that way with the big ass and the big titties, and that's exactly what you're wired to look at, I don't expect you to not look. But that's different from
That's what I'm saying.
going
So
and
that's funny.
fucking her behind my back. It's a difference. I don't give a fuck if you look, as long as you have a sense of what's really important. You fucking that bitch is gonna fuck our shit up to where we can't do what the hell we need to do. Cause now I'm hurting, we struggling.
So where's the line between just looking and acting upon it?
It's as simple as just looking or acting upon it.
Okay.
I can either just look. Damn, look at that fat ass.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah, it is fat.
Okay.
Or I could
go approach her.
to myself.
Number.
Damn. And that's why sometimes men be with the wrong woman, because if you feel like you can't say that to your woman, and maybe you don't feel comfortable saying that, but if you feel like you can't even talk honestly to your woman, then it's not the right woman for you. If you can't share those things, it's when you are alone with your bullshit. and you not bringing her in, that you're starting to do stupid shit. Like, now I'm going to approach her. I'm not going to say it to you. Damn, look at that fat ass. I'm going to say it to myself, and then I'm going to lust after her more and more, and then I'm going to secretly be, while you want some whole other shit, and then that's where the break happens. I feel like that's the difference. Either indulging in that shit or kind of like letting it pass. Fat ass. Okay. Other things in life.
Okay.
Investments. Goddamn money to be made.
Bro, you know where I think cheating comes from? I think cheating comes from not keeping it real from the jump.
That's right.
Like, I think a lot of people get into relationships and they're not ready to be in relationships.
Yeah, because of the status quo of just
Ulterior motives.
to be in a relationship.
Ulterior motives.
Such as?
I need a place to stay.
I need a ride.
So you would
I need a
tolerate it.
car.
So you would
But it's not always on men, it's on women too. Some women be fucked up because
What about I'm horny?
yeah, that too.
That's probably
Right.
I know,
That's probably
I know,
probably
I
like the
know,
top
I
of the
know, I
list
know
when you think about it.
females. I know females that got with dudes just because they was fucked up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They was down and out, ain't had no place to stay, so they got. You know what I mean?
I get you.
right.
Well, I got a text.
You got one?
Yeah.
What's up?
It's from my homeboy Jamal.
Okay.
He says, I cheated on my wife with countless women and never got one pregnant. My wife cheated once and got pregnant. Should I stay with her?
Nah, you shouldn't.
I don't know how long they've been together, but I would say no. I think most men feel like one and done. I don't know why. Why can't women forgive men cheating like that and we can't? Why do you think that?
First of all, if my girl cheat on me, period.
It's one and done. I feel the same way.
Me.
But as a woman, why do you think we feel like that? Why do you think we feel like it's one and done? But y'all can tolerate it more.
I feel like women are the stronger species.
Nah.
I feel that way. Not physically, but emotionally, and it would make sense. Y'all are physically dominant. Women are emotionally dominant. Women have wisdom, and I think that a lot of times women are willing to forgive, which is an evolved state of being. To be able to forgive somebody truly, you have to be an evolved person, and I think a lot of women do that work because we're socialized to where we can be emotional, we can address our emotions, we can address our bullshit, whereas men are taught to constantly hide it. And so women are able to deal with, like literally have the skills to, my man cheated on me, I need to go through this process to heal and get over it. Whereas men don't have those same
But
skills.
do that mean you stronger or weaker though?
I think it's stronger because it's an emotional strength, that something that you can't even conceive of dealing with, right? And we can move past this. How many women have stayed with men who have cheated and gone on to live happy lives with that person because they were able to forgive them, they were able to build. My grandparents are an example.
Okay.
Like I know that my grandfather cheated on my grandmother, and I know that she did a lot of things to cope with it. She went and flew overseas to start traveling and left him with the kids. But she didn't leave him. And because of that, our family has such a strong foundation. Okay. So, and that's because she was able to forgive his bullshit. And if the shoe had been on the other foot, then it would have been just yet another broken family. So I don't think it's a weakness. I think it's a strength to be able to say, he did that to me, but I have the strength to forgive him and give him at least one more chance to see if we can still make all the things that we talked about, all the things. Men always pillow talking with their women, even though they don't talk about it with their guy friends.
Okay.
We talked about shit. We had plans. So maybe if I am able to forgive him, then we can get past this and build legacy. I think that's the thinking that a lot of women have, that men are capable of having, because it's just too much emotionally, and you don't have the skills to deal with it.
Nah.
What you feel?
Guys don't always pillow talk with women.
Maybe not. But a lot of times, they do.
But the ones that do, you feel
Absolutely,
like,
the ones that do. And that's the thing. Those are the women that often will forgive. And you got women who will forgive over and over and let you just walk all over them. But you have women who just really love a man and feel like you did this, you made a mistake. And maybe you won't make this mistake anymore. And maybe it's not worth throwing away. And aside from all of that, even if you don't decide this, it's forgiveness, period, is important as hell.
I get you.
Like in life, for everyone.